This is Kilo 5 Whiskey India X-Ray 136.
Alright, y'all, let's get this started out. QST, QST, QST. This is the W5KS extranet. Your net control operator this evening is KI5LBY. It is Kilo India 5, Lima Bravo Yankee. My name is Al, and I am in North Lawton. Nets mainly meet every Thursday of the month at 7 p.m., and for most nets, you will see we will use the 146.91 megahertz repeater, which has a negative offset and a tone of 173.8. On our fourth Thursdays, we will exercise a simplex net using the 2 meter calling frequency at 146.52 megahertz in honor of Silent Key, WD5 USA, who started the practice for the club many years ago. This week being the fifth Thursday, we exercise our other Lawton repeater at 147.36 megahertz, which has a positive offset and a tone of 173.8. Right? This is a guided net, and as such, it is requested that all traffic be addressed to the net control. This net is intended to promote a sense of community among local amateur radio enthusiasts, provide information about local radio activities, and practice individual net operation. All licensed operators are invited to participate in this net, and you do not need to be a W5KS member. When checking in, please speak slowly and clearly, give your call sign phonetically using the ITU phonetic alphabet, your name, and general location. Right? Please start your check-in with "this is," and then release your push-to-talk to see if someone else is talking over you. If not, go ahead and continue your check-in. If you are relaying someone else's check-in, please say "relay," and wait for the net control to acknowledge your relay. If you need to add anything to your comments, you can always call recheck and wait for the net control to acknowledge your recheck. At the end of tonight's net, we will conduct our 73 rounds, where I will quickly go through the roster for log reports and final comments and allow you to secure your station. Right? During the weekly net, there is a general amateur radio-related question or topic of discussion. This week's question will come out of the extra license question pool, since this is an extra Thursday of the month. Our question this evening is, what is the best time of day for trans-equatorial propagation? Is it A, in the morning, B, at noon, C, afternoon or early evening, or D, late at night? Right? If you would like to suggest a question for the net, or if you would like to take a turn as net control for this net, please contact our club vice president, Dave, KA5FNQ, at his club email, vicepresidentw5ks@gmail.com. We'd really appreciate your participation, and this is great training for other ham radio activities. Right? And this is KI5LBY, your net control for this evening, with just a couple of little announcements. The Lawton Fort Sill Amateur Radio Club general membership meeting will be held on Tuesday, the 4th of February, at the Lawton Optimist Club, building 2113 Monroe Avenue in Lawton at 7 p.m. Eyeball QSO and sign-in begins 30 minutes prior. We conducted our winter field day this last weekend, and the club has pulled in just a little more than 90 contacts. Great job by all those who came out and participated. Great. I now invite any W5KS board members who would like to check in or make announcements to please check in with your call sign phonetically, name and general location, please.
This is Kilo 5 Whiskey India X-Ray, Brian, India, Homa.
Okay, I picked up Kilo 5 Whiskey India X-Ray. Brian, do you have any announcements for us this evening or an answer for our question?
Good evening, Al. Thanks for running the net. I want to say that the answer for tonight is dawn, but that's when I usually get the best results, but I don't know if that's the correct answer or not. Break. As far as announcements go, I will be at the upcoming Tuesday meeting of the Amateur Radio Club, and I encourage everybody to come out as well. And just a reminder, I believe there is a single sideband net after this net concludes tonight, and I would encourage folks who have the capacity to use to go on 2 meters single sideband to go ahead and break out the radios and participate. I've got a couple of things I need to do tonight, so I don't know if I can get my 991 alpha ready for the net, but I still want to encourage everybody to participate. Again, thanks for running the net, Al. Kilo 5 Whiskey India X-Ray. Back to net control.
Roger, thank you very much for reminding me of that one. I forgot to put that into my list of announcements. All right. Is there any other board members on this frequency that would like to check into the net? Please come now. Okay, we'll go with nothing heard. At this time, I will take general check-ins for this net. Please check in with your call sign phonetically, name, and general location, please.
This is Whiskey 5 Delta Papa Hotel, Brent, East Lawton.
This is Kilo Juliet 5 Foxtrot Uniform Juliet Jeff in Lawton. No traffic. This is
November 6th, Echo Mike X-Ray in Lawton, South area.
This is Whiskey 5 Alpha Delta Alpha Ron, south of Rush Springs.
All right, I've picked up 4 contacts. With the November 6th call sign, please repeat your transmission.
Kilo November 6th, Echo Mike X-Ray.
And your name, please, and location, please, sir.
My name is Renee. I'm over here in, I don't know, South Lawton, Crosby area, Crosby Park area.
Roger, thank you very much. Is there anyone else who would like to check into the net at this time?
This is KJ5DZF, that's Kilo Juliet 5, Delta Zulu Foxtrot, Dan in beautiful downtown Lawton.
Alrighty, Roger. Let's go back to the top of the list and start with W5DPH. Brent, anything you want to discuss this evening or answers for the question for the net?
This is W5DPH, Brent over here in East Lawton. I don't really have anything for the net other than to remind everybody about the sideband net coming up at 1930. And as far as the answer to the question goes, I'm going to go with answer D, as in Delta. This is W5DPH. Back to you.
Roger, thank you very much, sir. Let's move on to Kilo Juliet 5, Foxtrot Uniform Juliet. Jeff, anything you want to speak about this evening, sir?
Kilo Juliet 5, Foxtrot Uniform Juliet. No, sir, I don't have anything tonight. And as far as the answer to your question, I've got it narrowed down to 4 definite possibilities, and I'll get back with you on that. Back to the net.
Roger, thank you very much. Alrighty, Kilo November 6th, Echo Mike X-Ray, Renee. Anything for us this evening, sir?
Only thing I got to announce, I'm studying for my general, and I'll take the test next Saturday,
Oh,
the
that's
8th,
good.
I think it is. As far as the
Yeah.
answer, what were my options again for that question?
Roger, the question comes from the extra license pool, and it is, what is the best time of day for trans-equatorial propagation? A, morning, B, noon, C, afternoon or early evening, or D, late at night?
I would say Bravo noon.
Alrighty, sir, and good luck on your general test for this weekend. Alright, Whiskey 5, Alpha Delta Alpha. Ron, do you have any wise words for us or answers for our questions?
Thanks, Al, for doing the net. Doing a great job. Hope everyone enjoys the weather that we're starting to have since it is warming up. We're probably going to have colder weather come in again because I don't think winter's over with. But to answer the question, I want to say I'm leaning towards in the evening. Well, Delta. This is W588, back to net control.
Roger, Roger. Thank you very much, sir. Let's move on to Kilo Juliet 5, Delta Zulu Foxtrot. Dan, please give us your wisdom, sir.
This is KJ5DZF. Not much wisdom turned on tonight. As far as the question, I agree with Brent and Ron. D might be the correct answer there. I have no announcements other than the technician class is still going on. We've got a couple more weeks, and we may have some new technicians in the area. Back to you, Nick.
Roger, Roger. The more of us, the better. I hope to hear some new voices on these nets. This is KI5LBY net control for the extra Thursday net. Is there anyone out there that would like to check into net at this time? Please come with your call sign phonetically, name, and general location, please. Alrighty, nothing heard. And as far as tonight's question, according to the experts that write these things, the best time for trans-equatorial propagation is C, afternoon or early evening. I myself have made trans-equatorial contacts at all times of day, so I'm not sure why they say it's then. I guess that's when it's best to do it. All right, let's go back to the top of the list. K5WIX, Brian, would you have 73 round comments for us?
Kilo 5 Whiskey India X-Ray. Once again, Al, really appreciate you running the net tonight. I heard all participants on this frequency loud and clear all the way out in Indiahoma, so the repeater is doing its job. And I encourage everyone to participate in these weekly nets so you can make sure that your gear is functional and ready to go in case you really need to use it. Kilo 5 Whiskey India X-Ray saying 73 from Indiahoma, and have a great night. Back to net control.
Roger, sir. Thank you very much for that. Whiskey 5 Delta Papa Hotel. Brent, 73 round comments for us?
This is W5DPH, and the only thing, okay, yeah, I was going to mention to Ron, I heard Ron tonight the best I've ever heard him. So I'm not sure if he's got something that he did in his station, or he has a Yagi or something pointed right at this repeater. But this repeater sounds really good compared to the 9.1. So whatever the club has done to the 3.6, they need to do it to the 9.1. Other than that, I have one item for sale. If anyone is interested, I have a Rig Expert AA35 Zoom antenna analyzer for sale. If anyone would like it, contact me at w5dph@yahoo.com or catch me on the air if you hear me. This is W5DPH. Back to you, Al.
Roger, sir. Thank you very much for that. And let's move on to Kilo Juliet 5, Foxtrot Uniform Juliet. Jeff, would you have 73 round comments for us, sir?
Kilo Juliet 5, Foxtrot Uniform Juliet. No, I just want to say thank you very much for working the net tonight. And everybody have a great week. Back to the net control.
Roger, thank you very much, sir. Kilo November 6, Echo Mike X-Ray, Renee. Any 73 round comments for us, sir?
No, I have nothing else to say tonight, and everybody have a great weekend.
Roger, sir, and you have a great weekend as well. Whiskey 5, Alpha Delta Alpha, Ron. Your 73 round comments, please, sir.
Thanks again, Al, for running the net. And I hadn't done anything to my rig, but I think I have better line of sight to the 3.6 than I do the 9.1. Hope everyone has a good evening. Hope to hear some over on the single sideband net here shortly. I hope everyone has a good evening. This is W588, back to net control.
Roger, thank you very much for that, sir. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a line of sight thing. That, and I believe the 3.6 is a few miles closer to you than the 9.1 repeater. All right, let's go to Kilo Juliet 5, Delta Zulu Foxtrot. Dan, your 73 round comments, please, sir.
This is KJ5DZF. Al, I do appreciate you running the net tonight. Hear everybody pretty darn good here at Downtown Lot. And have nothing special. 73s for all out there, and to yourself. Back to you.
Roger, thank you very much for that, sir. This is KI5LBY. Last call for check-ins. Anybody anywhere with traffic for this net, please come now with your call sign phonetically, name, and general location, please.
This is recheck.
Last calling station, say again.
This is W5DPH recheck.
Go with recheck.
I wanted to mention one thing. I have live streamed the net tonight, so if anyone is curious as to what their station sounds like on the 3.6, just find the live stream on Ham Radio Explorer YouTube channel. If you can't find it, shoot me an email and I'll get you the link. But I do have it up so you can hear what you sound like on the air. This is W5DPH. Back to you, Al.
Roger, Roger. Thank you very much for that, sir. This has been the W5KS net, and we have had 6 participants this evening. Thank you for joining us. We hope to hear from you again next week as well. So free, be safe, stay hydrated, and I'm now turning this frequency back over for normal amateur radio operation.
This is W5DPH. We'll be QSYing over to the 2-meter sideband simplex 144.250. W5DPH.
KI5 LBY QSY to the other net. Roger.
NL7CO test 123455431 NL7CO.
Sounding good as usual there, Don. This is W5DPH. I'm gonna have to be vertical tonight.
Yeah, I'm vertical right now. Today all the grounding stuff came in for grounding the station. Well, minus the ground rod, but I'm going to do that when we put in the tower, because the tower has to be grounded. And this weekend I will pull everything off the table, rearrange the table, and switch over to using the transverter with the 7610.
Oh, cool. When they ground the tower, are they going to ground that to your utility ground rod?
Oh, I'm sure if I've got one. I'm not even sure I have one as old as my electrical system is, but I should do that.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, something's gone haywire with the egg beater. I don't know what happened, but I think it's got some water in it or something. I'm gonna have to take it down and um, probably take the ballon apart on it or something. I have no idea. The SWR is just creeping up and up and up, and yeah, especially on trying to run like FM or FT8 or something like that has full power going through it. It just goes to maximum SWR. It's not good. So gonna be running vertical on the net tonight.
Roger. Yeah, is that at 5.2 that it's all that high, or is that down at 144.2 that it's that high?
No, it's everywhere. I started noticing it creeping up today. I normally don't have any SWR on that antenna at all. that I can see on the meter anyways. And I noticed it started going up when I was playing with FT8, and I went out and checked all my coax connections, and everything is good with those. So now the next thing to do is to pull it back down and unhook it. And while I have it down, I'll probably just go ahead and replace the coax with a single run of LMR 400 just to eliminate this other piece that's up there. But everything checked out good this afternoon. So I don't really know what's going on with it. I sent an email to M2 asking them what troubleshooting steps I can take that I haven't already done.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect anything from them for another week. They're doing inventory this week.
Well, okay, that makes sense because I called them today on two separate occasions and just kind of waited and waited and waited, and it finally clicked over and said need to leave a message. So that makes sense. Well, I'll probably take it down anyways and play with it and see if I can't figure out what's wrong with it.
Well, I'm playing with the net control log in N3FJP right now. It's not showing everything I want, but I'm going to try and see how it works.
Okay. Well, you go ahead and do that. I'll stand by and take some radio checks if anyone wants a radio check before the net starts. This is W5DPH with NL7CO. If anyone wants a radio check, go ahead and call W5DPH.
W5DPH, this is Kilo Juliet 5, Foxtrot Uniform Juliet. Can I get a radio check, please?
Yep, you're sounding good. Don will say this too. I think you're just a little high on frequency. I've got Don at 144, 249, 930. So instead of 250, if you can roll down to about 930, you'll be sounding real good. This is W5DPH.
Yeah, I didn't catch that call sign. What call sign was that?
It was Kilo Juliet 5, Foxtrot. I can't remember. The calling station, give your call sign again for NL7CO.
Kilo Juliet 5, Foxtrot Uniform Juliet. I think you were talking to me.
Yeah, that's it. And you are right smack dab on. Yep. Did you catch that, Don?
I guess I didn't hear it correctly. Well, we got about 3 minutes, and then we'll start off.
Okay. Well, the Kilo Juliet 5 Foxtrot station. This is W5DPH. Yeah, whenever you roll down a little bit, you're sounding spot on. Perfect. What rig are you running?
It's an HiCom 9700.
Yep, roger that. Same here. And I think that's what Don's running. And if Ron in Rush Springs is able to check in tonight, he's running a 9700 as well. All right, I'll stand by for anyone else that wants to get a radio check before the net. Call W5DPH.
W5DPH, this is W588.
Hey, I hear you loud and clear, Ron. So you're sounding good. And anyone else want a radio check before the net? This is Whiskey 5 Delta Papa Hotel. All right, nothing heard. Standing by for 2-meter sideband net.
Is the frequency in use November Lima 7, Charlie Oscar, Echo Mike 04. Is the frequency in use November Lima 7, Charlie Oscar, Echo Mike 04. QST. This is NL7CO, November Lima 7, Charlie Oscar. Don, Delta Oscar November. Calling the Southwest Oklahoma 2-meter sideband net from Echo Mike 04, Sierra Oscar. This is a directed net. Please contact the net control station prior to initiating contacts amongst the net members because you may not hear other weak signals. This net is sanctioned under the auspices of the Sidewinders on 2 or SWOT group. SWOT membership is not required but is encouraged. More information on SWOT can be found on their homepage, which is SWOTRC.org. The purpose of this net is to encourage operation on 2-meter sideband, discuss upcoming 2-meter events, current station configurations, plans for future improvements, and to let you experiment with your current station capabilities. If you have questions regarding 2-meter operations and equipment, there's probably somebody in the net who has some knowledge to assist you. If no one has the knowledge, we can join in the information gathering journey together. As previously noted, all 4 of us so far that have been checked into the net are operating ICOM 9700s as primary 2-meter radios. I'm currently on a vertical. I think most of us are in vertical tonight, up at about 20 feet. Tonight is January 30th, and the next 2-meter activity is the Spring Sprint on April 7th at 1900 hours local. There are no significant meteor showers this month or for the month of March. We'll be watching. I am now calling for check-ins to the Southwest Oklahoma 2-meter sideband net. Please call NL7CO, November Lima 7, Charlie Oscar, with your call sign phonetically, your name also phonetically, your grid location and SWOT number if you have one. An example would be Kilo Golf, or KG5LS, Kilo Golf 5, Kilo Lima Sierra, Courtney, Kilo Oscar Uniform, Romeo Tango November Echo Yankee, Echo Mike 04, SWOT number 2634. Obviously that's made up because Courtney is not on 2-meter sideband and she's not a SWOT member. I have 3 check-ins so far. I've got W5DPH, Brent. I've got KJ5FUJ, Jeff. And I've got W5ADA, Ron. Are there any other check-ins for the 2-meter sideband net? Please call NL7CO. Are there any check-ins? Any check-ins at all for the Southwest Oklahoma SWOT net? I have 4 of us so far. Well, let's talk a little bit and see what happens if maybe somebody else will join in on the net. I'm currently, like I said, running a 9700. This weekend I'm going to tear my station apart. I'm going to put my ICOM 7610 in line with the Q5 signal 144.50 transmitter, which means I'm transmitting on the HF radio at 6 meters because it's 4 megahertz wide. I get the whole band. And I'm going to set this thing up and try it. I haven't done transmitters in a long time. I've never done one on the 7610. I did have it configured the other day with no antenna on it. I'll fix that this weekend. So my immediate plans are to switch over to the 7610, see if it's any better than the 9700. I have my doubts, but we'll see what happens. And then working with Lawton Communications to my tower up, and then start having some more fun. I am going to order an 18XXX from M Square Antennas on Monday. They're like Brent and I were talking about earlier. They're doing inventories this week, so you can't really get a hold of them to do anything. And that's the station here at NL7CO. Are there any check-ins for the Southwest Oklahoma SWOT net? anybody. I'm going to turn over to Brent, W5KS. How you configure it? What are you doing to change things? I know you're playing with antennas. What else is happening at your station?
Well, thanks, Don, for running the net tonight. This is W5DPH. Brent, I'm over here 2 miles south of Highway 7 on 60th Street, or south of the highway, or excuse me, the TV tower. Yeah, I was commenting earlier about my egg beater antenna that I have set up in a terrestrial format, so it's really not used in satellite communications, but just as a horizontal, omnidirectional horizontal antenna, and something's gone haywire in it, and so it's unusable at the moment. I suppose it might just be a dead short on the inside of it. It just keeps getting worse and worse. So I'll probably be tearing that thing apart, or tearing it down anyways, and using my antenna analyzer on it to make sure it's not a coax or feed line issue, which I don't think it is, but if it is, I'll replace the coax. Anyways, yeah, I'm running the 9700, and I kind of like the radio. It's pretty good. I am going to look at some point in the future of adding an amplifier between 3 and 500 watts, and so I'll be on the lookout for that. Hopefully something that's fairly easy to install, and even if it is just direct DC power, if it doesn't have a power supply, that's fine. I can run it off my lithium phosphate batteries, lithium iron phosphate, I guess, or just a regular power supply. But anyways, I will throw it back to you, Don. And I didn't hear anybody try to check in after you made the last announcement. So this is W5DPH. Back to you.
Thanks, Brent. And once I figure out where everything's at, I do have a TE Systems 350 watt amplifier. I think it's 50 in, but we can check it and look at the model. I can loan it to you to play with to see if that's what you want to do. Any other check-ins before I go to the next person? Any other check-ins for the Southwest Oklahoma 2-meter sideband net?
Kilo India 5, Lima Bravo Yankee.
Kilo India 5, Lima Bravo Yankee. You're number 4 tonight, Al. On the roster, actually number 5 if you count me, but that's okay. We'll get around to you. The next one we're going to load you. Any other check-ins for Southwest Oklahoma 2-meter sideband net? Please call in L7CO. Okay, Jeff, KJ5, FUJ. Your turn. Want to describe your station, some of your plans coming up, and L7CO.
Kilo Juliet 5, Foxtrot Uniform Juliet. I don't have much to add. I'm on the west side of Lawton. You know I got a 9700 vertical antenna. I am very new, and the way I learn is by listening to you guys that have been around forever. So you keep talking, I'll keep listening, I will catch up with you guys in time. Back to the net.
That's pretty good. Where on the west side are you?
Yeah, about a half a mile from Eisenhower School going north.
That sounds good. You're a couple miles from me. As I get stuff done, you'll have to come over and take a look and kind of get an idea of what I'm doing and see if it's going to do anything for you. I'm sure other people let you come in to visit their stations also. Anything else for the net?
I don't have nothing else for the net, but that sounds awesome if I could see some other stations and actually see what other people are doing. And I'll quit guessing and going by what the internet tells me. Thank you very much. Back to the net.
Yeah, we won't talk about how much money I've spent chasing things I didn't know what I was doing. Now I'm learning from other people, and hopefully some are learning from me. Any other check-ins for the Southwest Oklahoma 2-meter sideband net? Please call in L7CO. Not hearing anything. Let's swing over to Ron. W5ADA. Ron, what's the story on your station? I know you've got some improvements coming on your end. This is Whiskey 5 Alpha Delta Alpha. Ron, Romeo, Oscar, November. South of Rush Springs. Yeah, I'm, like y'all, I do have a ICOM 9700 as my rig. I'm using a Diamond 6000X tri-band vertical antenna. The improvements to my station, this weekend I'm planning on bringing in the 600 watt amplifier that I have, put it with my new radio bench that I just got finished building, and moving the 6 BBTs that I used during winter field day, move that to the north side of the house and run coax from there to my new radio room. That's about all I have as of right now, but I am looking at possibly putting a 40-inch flat screen TV on the wall. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to lay it out. Thanks again. This is W5KS. Back to net control.
Sounds good, Ron. That's all HF stuff that you were talking about for anybody who might not be aware of it, but it's still part of your station. Of course, I'm a dedicated 2-meter nut, and I think all that HF stuff is interesting. I've got the capability of doing a lot of that same stuff, just don't have enough interest in it. Before I turn it over to Al, are there any other check-ins to Southwest Oklahoma sideband net? Please call in L7CO. Not hearing anybody. KI5LBY. Al, what about you? Are you doing any improvements to your station, preferably on 2-meter sideband, but anything you're going to do?
I've got nothing at this time. I'm trying to recover my email from a hack, so yeah, I'm going to concentrate on that for now.
I'm sorry to hear that. Have you turned in the club's winter field day log, or was that how you found out it was all hacked?
That's how I found out.
Okay, sounds good. You got the TQL codes to upload to Logbook of the World, or do you need to send it to me once you got it done so I can upload it?
All right, once I get it all taken care of, I'll send the Cabrillo file to you.
Appreciate it, thank you, and I'll get it up into the Logbook of the World so we can see if we've gained anything on that for the club. Anything else for the net?
Negative. You've already heard what I had to say today.
Yeah, I wasn't on the other net, so I don't know what you did on that one. But I think you probably confused people because I think this is the week you go to 3.6, if I remember what you said last week, and everyone's looking on 9.1 and 5.2.
Roger, this week was a 3.6.
Okay, thanks, Al. Any other check-ins for the Southwest Oklahoma 2-meter sideband net? Please call NL7CO. I'm not hearing anybody. We're picking up. We're up to 5 of us now after a couple of weeks of 4, so we just all have to keep talking this up and getting other people out here. Want to thank everybody for checking into the Southwest Oklahoma 2-meter sideband. We had, as I said, 5 check-ins from 2 grids. Again, thank you for your participation. I look forward to next week's net. This is NL7CO closing the net. Oh, well, I'm at that. I am going to be out of town the weekend of 22nd of February. I have to go to a funeral in Michigan. Brent, if you or somebody else can run the net on that Thursday, which I guess is the 20th, like I said, I will be en route to Michigan or in Michigan at that point. Other than that, I should be good. So, got to keep that in mind. I'll talk about someone else to run the net as we get closer.
Okay, this is W5DPH. I will actually be out of town that Thursday as well, and I don't have a good enough mobile 2-meter sideband set or 2-meter station that has sideband on it to even conduct it. I'll be in the DFW area, so yeah, we'll have to find someone to run it. This is W5DPH.
Well, I think we should either have Ron or Jeff run it because
Al runs nets, you run nets, I run nets. So Ron and Jeff, let's talk about it the next couple of weeks and see if one of you wants to run the net. Hopefully we'll have more people checking in. With no other check-ins, I'm now closing the net, encouraging anyone to continue to plan 2-meter sideband. 7 threes. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks for running the net tonight, Don. This is W5DPH.
Kilo Juliet 5, Foxtrot Uniform Juliet. Don, thank you again for the net tonight. I'm out.
I thank everybody for checking in. I always have fun at these things.
This is W588. Thanks again for the net, Don.
Y'all have fun. NL7 Seal. I'm going to be listening for a while I'm working on the net report.